Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I style my hair. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, I'm going to take my hair down. I'm going to show you guys kind of like the length of my hair because it is growing. We're very happy about that. But this is how long my hair is. I had it cut like very short, so it's grown a lot. Yeah, this is like the length of my hair. Okay, I think I can actually fit it all in one shot here. Okay, so what I typically use is wow, that's very hot, a curling iron. And I'm gonna be using the Babyliss Pro curling iron, and I believe it's an 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. I'm not sure, but it's like pretty thick. I've been previously using a Conair curling iron, but because my hair is getting like a little bit longer, I was used to curling it when it was about this like short. I didn't have all of this, so I wanted like a more like just a smaller curling iron. And now, like I said, that it's longer, I'm going to be using this one. Basically what I do is very simple. I usually like to section my hair so that I'm not having to curl it all at once. I'll usually just like pin it half up, half down so that I have some here. I just kind of brush through a little bit so it's not too tangly. Okay, and then I'm gonna start by taking about this much hair. So I just take like maybe, I don't know, measurements, but like this is how much I take. And I always curl away from my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist it away, and I always leave the ends out because I like the ends straighter. I don't like my whole, like all the hair to be super curled. I just think it's a better look on the ends if they're not curled. And then I just pull down. So you see it gives just like a really nice, like easy, flowy, beachy wave. You know what I'm saying? So basically that is all I do. I'm gonna take more sections and just curl away from my face. And this, my hair is like day 2 hair right now. I washed it on Sunday and it's Tuesday. Typically, I can go a pretty long time without washing my hair, but I typically like to go at least like 3 days or so before I wash it. And then you can always like go back too, because sometimes like the first piece just like doesn't get fully curled enough, and I like to go back in with it. But yeah, this is like day 2 hair. Because we've been like in quarantine and stuff, I haven't been putting as much heat on my hair because I do want it to grow, and I just, if you can avoid putting heat on your hair, that's usually best. But this is what I do when I curl my hair. So I get a lot of questions about people asking me how I do it. And it's very simple, but that's just what I do. So my trick is I just keep like the ends out, and I kind of like do that pull down motion about this much. And I'm again curling away from my face. And if you want tighter curls, of course, you can use like a smaller, like I was saying, I was using a much smaller Conair curling iron because this curling iron is really wide. But if you want like more of like just loose, easy, beachy waves, I definitely would recommend doing like a thicker barrel. So see how I just like leave the ends out and it's like very straight. And I'll show you more of the technique here. So I start usually like halfway, pull it down a little, twist it so that this much hair is out of a curling iron, and I pull it down a little, and then so you can still, can you see? So I have this much hair out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around and pull it down so that the curling iron is basically straightening the ends of your hair there, which is kind of cool. Or you could, if you like curl too much, go in with a straightener and just straighten the ends. Oops, that's ow, that's very hot. That's typically that's what I would do if my ends were too curly. Okay, I'm gonna take that section. So I have like quite a bit of hair left still. I just let it all down, and I'm gonna section it again. So now I'm going more towards like the top crown part of my hair, and I'm gonna actually take like this, it's like not that much, this much, just like the very top pieces, because these, in my opinion, are the most like important that you really want to make sure are not like messed up. So I'm just gonna wrap these and basically do the same thing that we just did. So you see I have this much hair, and I'm gonna like, I'm letting it go, but we're still holding it, and you're gonna pull down so that that part gets straight. And you're basically just gonna keep repeating that. Okay, and now we're gonna take the last part here. I usually just like to comb through with a brush so it's not tangled. Find your part. I usually part mine like kind of down the middle, kind of like to the side. Because I have like calyx right here. If you have those, you know how annoying those are, but I have two like right here. So it makes styling my hair very difficult sometimes. But once I find my part, do that. And then we are going to curl the last pieces here. And curl these ones. So the ones that are like on the very top, I'm gonna go pretty close to the crown of my head. Just be careful you don't burn yourself, especially this curling iron gets very, very hot compared to like the Conair one. It's, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's very hot. So I'm still leaving out my little piece right here. I'm gonna hold it for just a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna wrap and pull down. And I have some like bang pieces here too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, you see I have like a longer section that's already curled. I'm just gonna kind of take this and blend it with that section that I just curled. And then we're gonna do the final side over here. So definitely if you like a more curled curl, and if your hair doesn't hold a curl that well, I would go for like a smaller barrel size because this one's pretty large and it's gonna give you very like wavy hair. I use this when I had super long hair, which is why the barrel is so big, because when I had really long hair, it was just very, very pretty and like flowy. But with shorter hair, it can be a little bit difficult. So, but I think it still gives you like a very pretty kind of wave. Curling the top pieces. Okay, and that is what it should look like. Now for product, what I typically like to use is the Living Proof Nourishing Oil. I use this if my hair is like too clean, because when I curl it, it will get very frizzy. Like you can kind of see this, like I said, it's only day 2, but it's kind of a little too frizzy for me. So what I'm gonna do is seriously take just like that much. I'm not taking a lot at all because it's like an oil. You don't want your hair to be like too gross and oily. And I'll definitely run it through my bangs because those parts of my hair are what will fall on my face if anything, and I hate having frizzy hair like right up in my grill, you know? And then I'll go in with some Bumble and Bumble Thickening Dry Spun Texture Spray. I really like this spray. And what I'll do is kind of like grab my hair upwards like this so that you can see some of the root, and I'm just gonna spray it throughout there. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go a little bit lower, just pull it up and spray. And then you can kind of just zhuzh it up. I'll take a teasing comb and I'll just tease a little bit of hair close to the root so that got a little bit more action here. And I typically use hairspray, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to. And I'll do the same thing. I take about that much hair, so it's not a lot, and I'm gonna just do that. Okay, and that is how I curl my hair. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed this hair tutorial, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!